and thank you for ending on time. So I'm gonna make a video today. This video today is going to be about mindfulness and okay, so happy International Women's Day, firstly, because I just feel like that's important. So anyways, today's video is going to be about mindfulness. Oh my god, why can't I get my words right? Okay, 3 tips to help you be more mindful. That is the video today that I'm making today, right now. So I was thinking about this because I've had a lot of people say things to me and behave in ways that I realized was very thoughtless. Like they would do something or say something without thought, and then after the fact they would apologize for it. Usually very close between the time that they did it, and you know, like they would just immediately apologize. I'm just like, well, why did you even do it in the first place? It's because you're not thinking. So it made me think about being more mindful of the things that you do and say. So I have 3 tips for that. The first tip is how you breathe. Your breath. Okay. It is so important because I feel like, and one of my friends taught me this, but we breathe from our chest. Like if someone says take a deep breath, you'll go and your chest will inflate, but that's not it. I mean, you breathing, like that's fine, but the correct way and the way that you utilize all of your lung and the way that makes you feel a little more connected is if you breathe through your stomach. And that means that you have to inhale. When you inhale, your stomach expands pretty much. So like I wish, like after I put this dress on, this is my grandmother's dress, and I'm like, this is perfect because it's like it's showing skin, it's like springy, it's like summer, and then I'm like, oh, I want to talk about breathing. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you inhale through your stomach or you breathe right. So it'll look like, okay, if you inhale from your stomach, you'll go like that. Like your stomach will expand. So it'll be like, look this way. I don't have a flat stomach, like off the rip. So it'll be like, see? You saw that? That's pretty much like how I'm not pregnant either. It looked like I was. I just ate a lot of carbs today. But if you inhale through and your stomach expands, you're using the whole lung. All the oxygen is coming in your lung and it's leaving your lung. And you're inhaling through your nose because, you know, like you learned this in school, like your nose, the hairs in your nose help like bad things not go in there, like bacteria and stuff, whatever. And you exhale through your mouth. Like that. That is how you breathe. And that helps you and one thing that'll help with mindfulness is because you're changing the way you breathe and you're giving your body the more oxygen and more space to do something new. If you give your body that, you're paying attention to your breath, and that's what keeps us here in the now and keeps us mindful of what we're doing right now, is if you're paying attention to your breath. So since you're doing something new and since you're like, okay, I have to breathe through my stomach, let me mindfully do that and let me actually do that, pay attention to it so I can do it correct. Now you're in the moment and now you're like, okay, everything is happening around me and I am breathing. And that is number one the major step to being more mindful. Number 2 is watching what you eat and drink. Because what you put in your body is what will come out of it and what will help you keep going throughout the days. Like, you know, they say your body's like a car. You wouldn't put no cheap gas in your car if you have a nice car. So why would you put cheap food in your mouth? Granted, they poison all our food anyway. But if you have the choice, and this is the thing about food, and this is why, and I feel like it's such an important thing, is because this is something, one of the things that we have a majority of control over is what we eat. We live this life every day, and we're doing things every day that sometimes we don't want to do, and sometimes it compromises ourselves and who we are, and we're just always stuck in this rock, in this hard place, and we're always making these hard decisions in this adult life. But the one thing that we have control over, that no one could say nothing to us about, is what we put in our body. And I feel like that's a strong factor into being more mindful, because if you don't have control over your life, it's very hard to be happy and to make very good decisions and to act on those good decisions. So having the control to put proper food and proper drink in your mouth is very important. You can eat bad. Like, you know, I like eating bad all the time. I ate a whole bunch of carbs today. I don't know why, but I did. But too much of anything is just bad. Like, just too much of anything is just bad. And I noticed how my body was acting when I was eating a lot of ice cream, a lot of cereal, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to live this life anymore. But when I started drinking more water, and I started, you know, like eating more vegetables, and like, honestly too, because when you eat really good food, you notice that you don't really need a lot of food to survive. Like if you eat McDonald's, you notice that like that shit runs through you. Like you just like, you feel like you just ate. Like when I used to eat fast food, and I used to love Wendy's, right? I used to get a number 6 spicy chicken. I used to know the number all the time. It's number 6 with small chili on the side and a small lemonade. And I would eat it. It'll be mad good. Like, I really miss eating that stuff. But after I ate it, like an hour later, I'll be like, yo, I'm fucking hungry. Like, that shit just ran through me. And then you'll eat again. You know what I mean? So, like, when you eat hearty, good food, you won't have to eat again later. It replenishes you. So, that's also good. And water is very important. I can't stress that enough. Like, I know, like, I think about this stuff, and I'm just like, you know, drinking soda is so bad. Soda is bad for you. Of course, you know, they tamper with all of our food supply. And by they, we know who they are. But it's just one of those things where it's like, it actually does play a big role in how your skin glows and how you behave and how you feel inside. I hate soda. I really do. Like, I just hate how it looks. I hate how it smells. I just hate that feeling gives you in your teeth or your mouth after you drink it. Like, I just hate it. And I hate when people drink it, but you know, you live your life. If you want to be more mindful, then don't do it. And I'm judging you if you do. Okay, number 3 is I didn't say when purposeful eating. That's a good name for it. Because you're eating with purpose. You're not just eating just to eat. You're just like, this is going to give me this is going to give me that. Apples is going to give me this, and orange is going to give me that. And you're just like, I'm eating with purpose. And now you have purpose, you know? And number 3 is what you do. And this is pretty much like 1 and 2 together gives you number 3, or 1, 2, and 3 gives you 1, 2, and 3 kind of thing. But number 3 is what you do. Not mindlessly behaving, and you have your thoughts behind your action, using your heart and mind together and not separate. What you watch what you watch, and what you listen to. Too much of one thing can kill you. That is true. It is true. Your actions, your thought, you should be able to say that whatever action you have done, you should be able to say that it had a good purpose for it. And that's the main part of watching what you do. Listening to certain music too much, watching certain shows too much, certain movies, even from, like, you know, it could be, and I'm not even like, it's because I'm anti reality TV, but it's also like watching too many war movies. You know what I mean? Like watching too many cartoon movies where it's like, you know, your mind is not really expanding farther. And that's the main thing, is like utilizing your time and space and utilizing things that are handed to us in entertainment, but using it so you can expand your mind and not just having it so it can keep you boxed in, which is pretty much it. I mean, if you watch, shows that really don't have any substance. A lot of people say don't have a substance, but you're taking it and you're turning it into a psychology project or a art project or a inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, just taking whatever you have and transforming it into something that'll expand your mind is what's most important. So I think it is okay. I'm expanding on my idea, because it is watching what you're watching and listening to and doing in a way that it is purposeful. So everything is just with purpose. Everything is with intention, pretty much. I honestly wrote this stuff. I was thinking about it for the past couple of days, but I just wrote this stuff down like 5 minutes before I started recording the video. So a lot of it is like true, honest, core thought, but I didn't really expand on it as much as I wanted to. But I just was like, I really want to make a video. I miss all my YouTube friends, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, I don't even care, like, I just make my videos. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Purpose. Everything is with purpose. I swear, my father just came home, and if I hear him in this video, me and him are gonna be fighting. Like, fists. So yeah, acting with purpose. Don't waste your time. And that is one thing that is so important in this life. No matter what you do, whatever career you have, if you are a mother, or you're an actress, or you are a dancer, or you are at home in your bed, use that time that you have in that moment to do something with purpose. And it's hard, and I understand. Like, sometimes you just have those days where you're just like, I can't do it. And you know what? Honestly, those days you need those days, because if you're always doing something, you're not really stopping and thinking and taking a second. You're kind of like off balance and shit. So appreciate those nasty days, those slow days, those funky mood, I'm really not feeling myself, I'm ugly, I'm boring, I'm this, I'm that. Appreciate those days, but know that you cannot live in that, and that the next moment that you have should be one step higher to a purposeful day, a purposeful time, That's all that it really is. Because when you really think about it, time goes by really fast, and you honestly cannot go back in time. And it's so crazy thinking about it, because it's like, damn, like, I wish I could go back and do something different. And you're like, yo, I really can't. Like, I really legit cannot go back in time. That's one thing that's like, that's beautiful about time. I always talk about time, but I love it. It's just, it's like the most craziest concept ever, but it's like, we just keep going forward. And you don't want to, I sound repetitive. I said this in my last video. You really don't want to miss your moments. You don't want to miss your time. So, in the time that you have, be purposeful. Have intention. Good intention. Never bad. Always be good. Always do good. So yeah, that was good, right? So I'm gonna read the cards. Oh man, I have other cards that I was just thinking to read, and I'm using it as a prop for my phone. Okay, so I can't, because I'll mess everything up. Also, I think the next video I'm gonna do like a room tour, because I like my room, and it's like really cool, and it's not really much, but I think that it'll be really cool for you guys to see the space that I live in. Oh, the next video could be about creating like a purposeful space. Oh my god, I'm coming up with some good ideas. Let me write that down. Creating a purposeful space, because you're home a lot, and where you sleep is where you rejuvenate, and where you replenish, and where you recharge. So why not live in something that you really like, Alright, so for the cards, I'm so happy March has started. I love March. February was so bad to me. So I just want to ask the cards, what is one thing that we need? collectively as people together, my viewers, my friends, what do we need that'll help us and guide us into being a more mindful and more of a person full with purpose and intention, good intention. And yeah, what do we need? I wish I can be like, pull the card. I hope you like, when you're watching this, you just like like you're fake pulling the card with me. What is that? Nurturer, Cancer. Oh, this is good. Okay, this card is pretty much saying that, it's pretty much saying to tune into your emotional side, your feminine side, your water, fluid side, and to take care of yourself first. Yes, take care of yourself first. It's also Cancer's in summer, so I'm want to feel this to be a card that is giving us good sign for what's coming up for us in this coming spring and summer, in the coming heat. Use this beautiful time, in this time where everything is blossoming and growing, grass is getting green and flowers are, you know, they're doing their thing, to use this time to be that and to grow in that and to blossom and to bloom and to be you. Take care of yourself first. Only take care of yourself first. It doesn't matter who you're taking care of and who you're caring for and who you love. It doesn't matter. If you don't take care of yourself first, you will fail at everything else in this life, and that is not okay. Take care of yourself first. Be selfish. You have a right to be selfish. And once you're feeling good and you're feeling strong and beautiful in your own power, then that's when you can take what you have from your heart and give it to someone else. I'm going to end the video on that note because that shit was bomb.com what I just said. And I will see y'all. I'm going to try to do this every week. I will see you guys next week for another video. Okay.